this video in 4K. So are you searching for a video on how to replace the shift linkage on your Harley-Davidson motorcycle? You've definitely come to the right place. Welcome back, Bikeaholics. Ryan Erlacher, lawabidingbiker.com. Thank you for checking back in. Very common problem on a lot of Harley-Davidsons, you should definitely replace it so you don't get stranded, is a ball and cup type situation. It's pressed from the factory. These oftentimes fail, and we've had several of them fail. We're replacing it with one of these. This is a Kuryakyn brand. There's many different brands, many different styles, but what you want to look for is the very solid heim joint. And that's what we're going to be putting on today. And with that said, what do you say we get wrenching, huh? Okay, so you can see Lurch is working up there on the front of the shifter linkage. 1/2 inch on back wrench he's got on that nut. And then he's on the front is a 7/16 inch wrench that he's holding it with. Done with the wrench there, you can see there's a lock washer on there he's going to take off along with the nut. And he'll take that assembly apart. Okay, you can see move to the back of the shift linkage, the stock shift linkage now. 7/16 inch wrench is what he has. And there's just the one basically nut there, and it actually threads right into the linkage, and so he's just gonna unthread it, of course. And he's just finishing off there with his fingers, you can see. And the old shift linkage is off now. Okay, so what Lurch has in his hands now is the Kuryakyn shift linkage with the heim joints. We're gonna show you how these adjust, and then we'll show you how we're gonna adjust it. But basically on the bottom there's a little sleeve, you can back that off. And then, of course, the actual heim joint, you can screw in or out. You can do that on both ends to get this adjusted. We're going to use our stock linkage as a guide to adjust it. So if you want to get this exact product, you appreciate this video, you want to support us, we do have an affiliate link to it in the description below. No additional cost to you. We do get a small kickback if you click through and purchase. So you can see what he's doing here. He's just lining the new shift linkage up with the stock and making sure it's adjusted, and he's just slipping it over. And he'll make the appropriate adjustments so that it slides right over the old shift linkage, and that way we know that he has the length just exactly how stock was. All right, and he's just moving on up. We got our new Kuryakyn shift linkage. You can see he's got the bolt in his hand. We're gonna put that through the back side. And then of course the new heim joint. He's got a nut that goes on the outside. He's gonna get fingers started here. A little blue Loctite, of course. And on with his acorn nut there. So he's got some parts in his hand here. We're going to work on the rear of the linkage. And so he's going to put that bolt he's got through the heim joint there. Then his chrome cover, because that's going to go over the arm. And then he's got a spacer, and he's just going to put that spacer over. He's going to hold it all together, and we'll move back here. Real quick, guys, if you appreciate all these free videos and what we're trying to do to help the law-abiding biker community, there is a way you can support us. You can become a patron member, lawabidingbiker.com/Patreon. There'll be a link in the description below. You can pledge a certain amount per piece of content that we put out. No risk, because you can put a monthly cap. There are benefits of becoming a member. There's a private Facebook group that's blowing up. There's also access to premium videos and t-shirts and all that kind of stuff. Anyways, all the information is over. Hit the link, check it out. All right, let's get back into your video. All right, now he's got it all held together, and you can see that little chrome cover is gonna go over the arm there. And he's got that hole, he's got the spacer in there and everything. And that's threaded. And so he's already got blue Loctite in there. He'll get it finger started here. All right, and he's got his 7/16 wrench on there. Both front and back is the 7/16. And he's just gonna get this tightened down. 13 to 16 foot-pounds, or if you're a torque wrench guy, we're just gonna get it tight in another quarter turn. All right, and moving to the back of the linkage, 7/16 wrench again. Same foot-pounds if you're a torque wrench kind of guy. You're just gonna snug it down and another quarter turn or so, should be good to go. Okay, so now we're gonna make an adjustment. Now we made the original adjustment on the lift, not on the bike, but now we gotta snug it all down where we have it where we want it. So he's got a adjustable wrench on the heim joint side, 7/16 on the actual rod there, and 20 to 24 foot-pounds. And of course he'd got the front done, and he's going to do the same thing, final tightening down of the rod there with his wrench. And there we go, both sides are snug down now. So there you go, that's one Kuryakyn aftermarket shift linkage put on. I'm very secure, I can go on trips now, not worry about it breaking with those very secure heim joints. And it should be just fine as far as shifting. You can test it, go out, ride it. We matched it to the exact stock linkage length, so we should be fine. But if you needed to, you could always make some minor adjustments if it wasn't shifting just the way you liked it. And don't be a chicken. Make sure and hit that subscribe button. Every time that button is hit, another biker joins the revolution.